Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up your seatbelts as we embark on a whirlwind tour through the exhilarating landscape of big deal mergers and acquisitions in the digital age. Hold on tight as we navigate the twists, turns, and the occasional stomach dropping plunges of this fascinating world. Insight number one: it's bigger than big, it's gargantuan. First things first, let's talk about the sheer size of the deals we're discussing here. We're in an era where billion has become the new million. When companies tie the knot in the digital age, their wedding registries include items like market domination, data supremacy, and tech innovations that the Jetsons would envy. We're not just creating companies, we're birthing titans, behemoths capable of shifting the very axis of our economic earth. Insight number two: data, 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 the new currency. In the digital landscape, data isn't just an asset, it's the currency du jour. In these epic mergers and acquisitions, M&As, data becomes akin to the gold reserves of a nation-state, offering insights, customer behavior patterns, and trends that are more valuable than the keys to the mint. In the digital age, he who controls the data wields the scepter. Insight number three: tech titans, the masters of the M&A universe. Silicon Valley is like Olympus, and the tech titans are the gods of this era. They carve up the digital landscape with each acquisition, swallowing up competition, stifling up and comers, and from their lofty perches, they dictate the flow of innovation. No mere mortal company can easily compete with these deities. Survival often means seeking the shelter of their vast, welcoming, or is it ingesting, arms through a merger. Insight 4: the speed of light, technology's acceleration of deals. In the old days, M&As were a bit like courting in the Victorian era, slow, filled with formal dances and lots of letter writing. Today, it's more like speed dating. With technology acting as both catalyst and accelerant, M&As can happen at a breakneck pace. Conversations begin on Monday, and by Wednesday, you're picking out China patterns, or in this case, integration strategies. Insight number 5: the culture clash, when worlds and companies collide. In these mega deals, culture is the iceberg that the Titanic of M&As must deftly navigate. From corporate ethos to workplace vibes, the soft stuff oftentimes becomes the hard stuff. The meshing of cultures is no less intricate and delicate than the most elaborate of mating dances in the animal kingdom. Get it wrong, and instead of two swans swimming in harmony, you've got a peacock that's just rammed into a flamingo. Insight number 6: regulatory rodeo, jumping through hoops of fire. In the Old West, cowboys would show off their skills in the rodeo arena. In the M&A world, lawyers and financial experts are the cowboys, and regulators are the broncos they must tame. With each mega deal, there's a whole new set of hoops of fire to jump through, with the sticks of antitrust laws and the carrots of tax efficiencies guiding the way. It's no easy ride, and this regulatory rodeo can often be what makes or breaks a deal. Insight number 7: synergy. Not just a buzzword, but the holy grail. Every executive loves to tout the term synergies during a merger. It's like the business equivalent of new and improved. But beyond the buzz, there's substance. Finding true synergy is like seeking the holy grail in the catacombs beneath corporate structures. It's the promise of 2 plus 2 equaling 5, or on some glorious occasions, maybe even 6. Insight number 8: fail to plan, plan to fail. The integration imperative. Integration is the make or break it stage of any M&A saga. It's where victory can slip through your fingers like sand if you're not careful. The stark truth is, a dazzling acquisition strategy is only as good as its dullest integration plan. It's akin to choreographing a ballet. Every step, every lift needs to be planned with precision, or you'll find yourself tripping over a tutu in full view of the audience. Insight number 9: people, the X factor in a digital equation. In the digital age, we often fixate on the tech, the platforms, the AI, but let's not forget the Homo sapiens in the equation. It's people, with all their quirks, passions, and ideas, who drive these companies. Ignoring the human element in M&As is like ignoring the wind while sailing. You might just find yourself shipwrecked on the rocky shore of employee discontent. Insight number 10: disruption, the name of the game. Finally, the undercurrent that powers the surging waves of M&As is disruption. In these tumultuous digital waters, if you're not the disruptor, you're the disrupted. In the game of corporate chess that is the M&A landscape, you're either thinking 3 moves ahead or you're the pawn that's about to be sacrificed. In conclusion, the frenetic, fantastic world of M&As in the digital age is a roller coaster, exhilarating, risk-laden, and not for the faint of heart. There's a heady mix of power, strategy, and big numbers at play, ensuring that the wheelers and dealers at the heart of these transactions are nothing less than corporate gladiators, battling in the arena for the ultimate prize, digital dominion. There you have it, folks. A glimpse into the world where business is not just business. It's an epic, with each M&A writing its own saga in the annals of the digital age. Now, if you have any illusions that an M&A is just a bunch of suited folks shaking hands over a polished boardroom table, I hope I've done enough to burst that bubble. Instead, envision a scene where every handshake is a power play, every signature is a sword drawn, and every new merger is a kingdom conquered. So, next time you read about a mega deal in the headlines, remember the toil and the triumph behind those numbers. Remember the daring moves, the cultural tightropes, and the unsung corporate warriors strategizing in the shadows. Thank you, and may your mergers be merry and your acquisitions be astute.